Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you how to do a trace and Cameo Silhouette Studio software. And I am using the business edition. However, with the standard edition, you can also do the same exact thing. All right, so let's get started. So let's go find an image that we can use to start our trace. I'm going to type in unicorn clip art. And then here are my results. So let's use this one right here. Now the very first thing that I check to make sure that I'm using a high quality photo or high quality image is to make sure that the pixels that right here are close to 1000. So if you wanted to kind of enlarge this image, the higher the pixels down here, the better quality the photo would be. If this was less than 1000 pixels, say something like 200 or 100, I wouldn't use it because the pixels aren't high enough and my image would be grainy and blurry and I couldn't do too much with it. So because this number or these numbers right here are 1000 and then close to 1000 or above, I'm going to use this one. So I'm going to right click, copy image, and then I'm going to go back to my Cameo Silhouette software. Once you're in your software, just right click and paste. So she is in there. Now I want to show you guys something. So right now, I'm going to slide this over. Right now, if I take her and move her over, as you can tell, it has this white border going around. Now I want to get rid of that because I just want the actual image of this unicorn. I don't want this white background. So how we get rid of it is with our trace. So actually I'll keep it here so it'll be easier to see. And then I'm going to click on open the trace panel and then click select trace area. And you're just going to draw a box around that whole image. Make sure the box is big enough to cover everything. And then you're going to get these solid yellow lines. But I want to try and fill up all this with as much yellow as possible because the yellow represents where it is going to trace. And I want to trace all around. So right here where it says threshold, I'm going to move that all the way up until most of her is a solid yellow. Now if you go too far, it'll look like this. So you kind of have to just either move it up or down or back and forth rather until you have a solid line or solid background of the image. So from here, you're going to choose trace and detach. Right, so let's see if it worked. I'm going to take the white and move it. So there it is, a nice clean cut around the image. So from here, I'm just going to take this and delete it. And now I have my image to work with. Now there are so many different things that you can do with this image. A lot of my images, I actually add an offset just because I like to add that white border around it. It makes it, for me, a lot easier to cut sometimes, especially if you have images that are very detailed and you don't want to risk cutting some off the border off the image. So to do that, you just click on your image, right click, and choose offset. So you can tell the offset right here, and it is at 0.125, which I'm fine with that. I like that size of the offset, and you can make this any color that you want. So I'm going to go right here and make it white. So now you have this white offset border around it. Now, if you guys can tell right here, let me see if I can make it bigger. there is this little piece right here. So if I were to move her over, when it's time to actually cut this image out, it would end up cutting that little piece right here, and I don't want that. So in order to get rid of that, all you have to do is right click, hit release compound path, and then just click on that and delete it. So now that's gone. Now I'm going to move my image back. Let's make this smaller because I want to show you that there's a way to actually get this back together, you know, the way we had it. Now you can move it around yourself to try and fit it back in there, but let's just show you how you can use this tool in the Silhouette software. So we have right here, I'll move her over here. If you just put a box around both of them and then go to, let's see, I believe it's this one right here. It's the open the transform box, and then we're going to choose, let me see, sometimes I get confused, but let's see which one, where we can just get them back together easy. There you go. So I hit the center button so it centers both the offset in the background and the actual image that we did. And then from here, I just like to right click and group. So now it's one image to work with. So now you can do so many different things with this. Like you can make banners and cake toppers and cupcake toppers by just resizing it. So for instance, if let's see, she is about 7 inches wide and 7 inches tall, which is a great size for a cake topper. So I can keep her here. Or if I want to make cupcake toppers, I'm going to copy her, paste, and then make her a little bit smaller. And I'm going to do about 2 inches. So now I can make cupcake toppers. And I would just fill this page up with, you know, a few of these, or actually start a new page and just put all my cupcake toppers. I mean, the things that you can do with this are endless. I mean, you can make bookmarkers and all kinds of things. Unicorn school supplies. I mean, you can take this image right here, cut it out and put it on a notebook, or you can make stickers, so, you know, like unicorn stickers. So there are so many things that you can do using the software to trace an image and then take it from here and do a print and cut. So if you are going to, you know, print and cut this out, you're going to make sure you need to put on your registration marks, and you can do so by going to here, this box right here. It says open the page setup panel. You're going to click this box right here for registration marks and turn them on. And you can move her around so that she fits. Move these around so that they fit. And from here, you would just print and cut. And before you would do that, so I'm going to make a box around everything that I want to print and cut. I'm going to go to send. And where you see this red line here and this red line here, it would actually cut both of these lines. And I don't want that. I only wanted to cut the outer edge of this because I want the entire thing, including my offset. So now we're just going to click here where it says sketch edge. And now you can tell I only have one solid red line around the entire image. And that's where it's going to cut. So from here, you will go ahead and print, put it in your Cameo Silhouette machine and cut it out. All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to like this video if you found it useful. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. And put a comment down below if you were able to follow these directions and actually do a print and cut. All right, I will talk to you in the next one. Take care.